Good evening and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma. We are just still getting into the game. There's still gonna be a bunch more cutscenes and stuff like that going on here. Oh man, this controller, the analog stick is super duper sensitive. That's gonna be a thing I have to get used to. So we're gonna take a look at my character here that I created last time. This is Molly. We are currently, our vocation it says is a fighter, but we haven't chosen a vocation yet. Yeah, that's Molly right there. And we're going to end up making a pawn later in this as well. So now we got to pick what we're going to do. So we can be a mage, we can be a strider, I think they're called, which is like a rogue style character. Or we can be a fighter with a sword and shield. The rogue character can also use... there we go. The rogue character can also use like bow and arrow in addition to daggers. I do really like the strider. Mage is also pretty good. I went in my first, not my first playthrough, but like my original Let's Play of this game, I went heavy on magic. Heavy, all in on magic. I ended up playing the Magic Warrior, Magic Knight, whatever that one's called, for a little bit, but I mostly stuck with the Magic Archer, which is like one of my favorite classes. This time around, I am not going to touch magic, so I think we're going to just go with a fighter. Yeah, we're going to do something a little different. So you always get a primary and a secondary weapon. Our secondary weapon will be our shield. You can see that rusty chunk of metal there. All the weapons that you start with are just trash in this game. So it's nothing. How do we pick up? There we go. Nuts. Gotta make sure to loot the place. Everything's destructible. It's so much fun. Flasks. I love just like the goofy physics of things exploding when I hit them with my sword. Get rock. We got some healing items. Sorry, I'm totally enthralled by this. Okay, we have one ability. Oh, we have two. We have one on either side. So when we're blocking with our shield, we can use shield summons, which will... its purpose is to make noise and draw the attention of nearby enemies. So like, get harpies to come attack me or something if they're just kind of cruising around. Think of it as like a taunt. And then we have blink strike, which I used a lot in the little opening tutorial fight. Oh, I'm apparently gonna kill this person. Whoops. Alright, we'll carry on out here. More cutscenes.
You say it left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but her heart lies silent.
If you would face me. You are sure of this?
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse. The whole world's already gone mad for fear of this dragon. Won't no good come of this? I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right.
Let me check options real quick. Audio is up. It just sounds really quiet to me. Oh, pawn chatter. We'll leave it on for now. I'm going to turn that off shortly because holy crap. Yes, experience. I know. Video games. Loot everything. And we'll talk to our friend
This
here.
should be a bed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I'm worried for you, cuz.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
The chief says your injury could be a curse from the dragon. If so, that's not something I know how to heal. But there must be a way.
Alright, any more things that I really feel like looting? I'm just grabbing stuff for now. I'm a hoarder in this game. That is a big problem that I have when I play it. Bucket. We don't need a bucket. Ha, there we go. Greenwarish. That's what I was looking for. Wait. Flask of water.
You were not the only one to suffer the wrath of the worm, Kaz. There were many wounded. Others. Some were not so fortunate. The whole village was worried about you. They'd be well relieved to see you up and about. Perhaps you might go and see the others, if you feel well enough.
I do want to point out that I'm walking around... Oh, we changed our clothes. That's good. We did have just like that gaping, bloody chest wound out in the open for everybody to see. Alright, more cutscenes? Yeah. So this is Cassardus. This is our little fishing hometown, fishing village. So I'm going to be spending a fair bit of time here doing stuff. So this game is great for just letting you get away with all sorts of goofy nonsense. You can climb around on things. It's usually a bit better to do when you're like a mage and you can hover, or a rogue and you can double jump. But yeah, you can climb up on rooftops. Can I climb up on rooftops, please? Okay, well, not that one. Like I said, double jump will help a lot. We're gonna be looting the place. We're gonna be, yeah, like treasure chests. Oh, Seeker's tokens. I forgot about those. We're gonna be collecting a bunch of those. Let's go check this area. Welcome to Getting Distracted with me. Free cash, though. That's great. Light Cure, that's something. Conqueror's Periap. That's another thing that I never use. There is... I thought there was a... Oh, invisible walls. What do you know about that? Huh. Okay. Well. This is what I was looking for. There we go. So there's a grave, and it has cloud wine in front of it. Which is actually pretty good, and I think... Did it have a thing behind it? No? Okay. Small net. Awesome. And then this will take us down to the beach. All sorts of fun exploration to do. Water in this game is death. Like that. There are bad things living in the water. Like weird, invisible creatures that will kill you if you go in there. So water is bad. Oh, we can catch some fish. I'm already soaking wet. I don't care about rocks. Let's see. Those are sturdy crates. Also, my sword is garbage. I'm not gonna explore around here too much. There are people we can talk to. There are gonna be a bunch of quests and things we can do, but I think we gotta trigger the little cutscene up here first. Yes, there's shops, so we can buy stuff over here in the from all the vendors. It's time-based. The game does have a day-night cycle, so like they'll only sell things at certain times of day. You can't buy stuff at night.
Oh, hello. It's I only
Let's see. Do you have anything useful for me? Healing items, things that'll cure different status effects. Status effects are a big deal in this game. There are lots of them that we're gonna have to worry about. Tools. A lantern would be nice. I don't... Why will you not let me buy that? I have 3... Oh, what did I accidentally buy? Oh, all the green wires? No. Oh, that's what I accidentally bought. The controller is super, super, super sensitive, and that it's the analog stick, so it's tough to get used to. That's gonna be really tough to get used to. Like I'm barely tapping it, and it's yeah. So I'm gonna have to be very careful with that. Okay, so right away we can buy a better weapon. I'm really tempted to do that because our weapon right now is garbage. Just absolute garbage. We'll be getting better weapons soon enough. Kinda don't care about my shield. See, there it is. See? It's just gonna do that as I go up and down. I might just use the mouse for menus. The cap. We could buy armor. Armor might be better than a weapon. Nah, I'm gonna go all in on weapons. How do I... we'll buy a trusty sword. Yeah. You're gonna actually make me hit enter? Alright, back to controller mode. Yes, change my equipment. I want this equipped. Oh, real weapon. So good. You can see, so we could equip the set of Fisherman's Tatters, which is the bloody chest wound armor. But I'm not going to worry about it. We're fine with this. Yeah, not much in the way of armor.
I only wish I had more to
Deal
offer.
with that. Do I want to sell stuff? I could. We could like sell rocks and things, but it's not terribly worthwhile. I say, and then I'm doing it anyway.
I only.
Okay. I'm probably going to do a lot of like my inventory management stuff like this off camera eventually, and just show you the results of it, because inventory management in this game is awful. It is just the worst thing ever. We have a real sword now, so we'll be able to do actual damage, which is nice. Oh, there we go. This is what I wanted. Oh, this is great. Climbing around the rooftops, getting all the treasure that people store up here. Work table. What on earth? Can I shortcut to inventory? I can. I really wish I could use the D-pad in the menu. That's the one thing I really wish. The hell is this? I think it's just junk. I think we just sell it. Okay, let's go do our opening cutscene and get that over with. Ooh, apple? I will take that. Actually, sorry. One of these usually has an airtight flask, and those things are worth their weight in gold. There it is. And these things will respawn every couple of days. Okay, that's what I wanted. Now we can go do our cutscene. So, we're hanging out by the well. We're gonna encounter Rook, our first experience with the pawns.
That man you were speaking with, he's of the Pawn Legion. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well. Why don't you take him? Might be you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place.
And yes, there are quests in the game, and people will have them, and you can highlight them, and the game will kind of point you in the right direction of whatever quest you've chosen. You have a new quest?
That pawn will be looking
No, just the same one. Do we want to explore a little bit more? Maybe. Just get some more free stuff while we're here. Ooh, cash. That's great. Can we not get up on that one? I guess not. That's okay. There's a surprising amount of stuff up here on these rooftops. So down in the mini-map, you know what I do want? Okay. Menus means I gotta use the mouse. Just gotta get used to that. I think I do want... Sorry, it's gonna take a little while for me to adjust all the settings exactly the way that I want them. Where is minimap rotation? I can't. Backspace to save your changes. That's bizarre. Yeah, the controls are a little wonky on PC here, but that's fine. Can we go up there? No. Okay. Let's check out inside this building. Were there any things? Nothing in the crate there. Do you have a thing? No. I think these guys are gonna have, yeah, cow dung. Moldy carrots. That's not what I was expecting. Moldy apples. Can we craft yet? How? Items. Rook. Check Rook's inventory. Where's... Fine. Aha, we can. Oh, this is great. Find that moldy apple. Make wine. Okay. Crafting and combining items and stuff is another big mechanic in the game. We'll deal with all that stuff later. You have a quest for me yet?
What? Do you need something?
No, that'll be later. Okay, we're just gonna deal with Rook here real quick. There you go. My goal...
The encampment. This path should see us there.
Yes, thank you, Rook. We're gonna come back and do a bunch of the quests here in Grancis, or not Grancis, Cassardus later. Thing, but we don't have a thing for it yet. Let's kill some rabbits and get some rabbit pelts. Those will be helpful, I guess. Rock. I don't really want a rock. We'll be coming back to do quests. I just want to get to where I can like make my own pond, which will happen fairly soon here. Gotta save Reynard from the goblins first, though.
Shall we lend a
Yes,
hand?
yes, I know. So do a little goblin action here. We also have just like a rubbish shield. I probably want to do something about that soon. So, Rook is a mage, as you're seeing. He's flinging some spells around. He can give us... there's kind of three sets of mage abilities. There's the curative stuff. Mages can heal. They can remove certain status effects and things like that. Straight damage, there's all the different elements. There's like fire and ice and thunder and stuff like that. We'll deal with mages way more later. I think my main pawn is going to be a mage. And then there's buffs, so like he can give us a fire buff to cause our weapon to do fire damage. Yes, gain levels, I know. Thank you, game.
Purchasing equipment here in Cassardus will make...
That was far too close. I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my wares. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
I'm trying to debate... Don't care. Yes, people will sell me things. Got it. I'm trying to decide what sort of mage I'm going to want my main pawn to be. There's another airtight flask. These are pretty great, as I mentioned earlier. There we go. And we'll go back up. Rook, nope, come back up.
I'll take that.
Okay. Are you gonna grab the rock? Nope, I don't know what he was picking up. Your pawns do kind of have a life of their own. We'll be picking up several. I'll have my own pawn, and we'll talk about the rest later. We'll deal with pawns when we get there. Right now, I just want to get this quest taken care of, but oh my gosh, I'm so easily distracted, and mushrooms are great.
This road will have us to the encampment.
Kindling, not so much. Dang it. Have I mentioned that I'm a bit of a pack rat in this game? And I'm also very easily distracted. So we have health, that's the green bar down in the bottom left. You can see that number 480, that's also our health. The orangish bar underneath it, that's our stamina. So we lose it when we do like special abilities. So like you can see my charge attack there is taking up a bunch of stamina. You also lose it for sprinting. You lose it when you like climb on enemies or if you
We've arrived, Master.
like carry things around. You can see my stamina drain. Yeah. A heavy load will cause your stamina to deplete more quickly. Yeah, inventory management's a big problem in this game. No, Rook. I'll put you down. No, you know what? Oh yeah, you can also... There's a lot of like weird teamwork stuff. So like you can hold enemies and let your party members gang up on them. It gets interesting.
To my knowledge,
Can you hear our voice?
stone, if memory serves. I know the way, Master. Follow me.
I don't care, Rook. I don't like Rook. I'm ready to get rid of him. Riftstone. These are important. Let's deal with this real quick.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice? We speak to you from across great distance. The Pawn Legion has awaited you. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting. This rift serves as a gate. It connects our kind to your world. It opens to the Arisen, for they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve.
So we've been called the Arisen. It probably has something to do with the fact that the dragon killed us, took our heart, and then we just kind of got up and brushed it off like it was no big deal. We will be learning a lot more about the Arisen as we go. But we are Arisen. It gives us some interesting things that we can do. Most notably, we can kind of influence the pawns here, the Pawn Legion. And that's going to be a big central mechanic of the game, and it's also very heavily tied to the plot. We'll deal with that in like 60 hours when I get to the end of the game.
Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to quell them. A tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion. Pray, show it now.
Okie dokie, so we are going to have a... We're being tested. There's a thing we're going to have to do here.
Strange power emanates from
We...
within.
I believe there's
It's a humbler structure than
some
I imagined.
stuff here to pick up. I don't remember exactly what or where, but I do recall there being a few things that I wanted to loot back here. So I'm going to do that real quick before we go do our challenge that's imposed us by the mysterious talking stone. Ah, chest. Are you the thing I wanted? You
Looks like
are.
part of a journal. I wonder whose.
So we got a journal entry. We all... yeah, we'll look at it now. How do I open? There we go. Excerpt torn from a traveler's daybook. It outlines the author's decision to set out on a journey. So we can't actually read it, can we? Oh, there we go. "'Tis with heavy heart I leave hearth and home behind, but vengeance must be dealt. The beast, what struck the village and stole away my dear Alicia, will die by my hand. That, I believe, is related to a quest. We're going to find a bunch of these journal entries as we go through the game. Yay, for side quests.
The beast comes! Hurry!
Well, I think we found our challenge.
There may be prowling monsters about.
So it's going to be out here, and we're going to fight a giant Cyclops monster. So here's part of the fun of the game. You can climb on all sorts of monsters like this. Can you stop swinging around so we can get up on you? Okay, I guess not. We'll just go nuts on this guy's leg. He's almost dead, as you can see. It's almost more of a tutorial fight than anything else.
Now, cut away its support. I'll scale its head.
Okay, let's go attack the face. I'm not gonna be able to attack the face.
I shall strike the head.
Ah, we lit his arm on fire, though. That's kind of great. Grab his face, grab his face, grab his face. Good enough. Stab him in the eye. Stab him in the eye. Stab him in the eye. There we go. Dealt with. Nice and easy. There's mysterious hooded figure.
Was a close scrape, that. Let us return to the encampment.
We'll be dealing with mysterious hooded figure more later. Man, the big monster fights in this game, those are great. It's the best part of the game. Alright, and then we got some loot for killing it. And what else we got? So many things to collect. Okay. Good enough. I'm really going to try to curb my item gathering instincts,
We've
but
done as asked.
oh, it's so difficult to do.
Set out from here.
Alright, so that was our first big quest completed. Dealing with the Pawn Legion here. So we're going to go talk to the stone. Don't care about that guy.
Shall we search the air?
With that, your trial is complete. You are the Arisen in truth, proven beyond any doubt. Now, I bid you select a companion for the journey ahead. They shall serve you, and you alone, to share in your hardships and aid you in every endeavor.
Yay! So we get our own companion for the rest of the game, and we'll be able to hire additional ones, so there will be a total of 4 of us, hopefully, at any given time throughout the game. But me and my pawn will be, like, central to the story and everything. And then we can hire other people's pawns, and then other people who are also playing Dragon's Dogma, like any of you who are playing along with me, will be able to hire my pawn at various points in my pawn's career. So that'll be fun. It'll be a fun thing to share. I am going to do all of this off camera, and I think I'm just going to end the video here. I don't know, the Pawn Legion might say something to us after we complete our pawn, but I don't think it'll be anything significant. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you for joining me, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.